They're pushing us away from the camera.
We're all out of goof.
We had a bit of a Shanghai major issue there, but always sorted out. We're all Gucci.
We're back in business.
It was kind of fun.
Did it take something else?
It made me hungry. If only I would have some sugar to replenish my energy that I lost while controlling the camera with loads of effort.
You didn't even zoom.
I didn't know the button to zoom.
There was a little thing that had zoom on it. Like
No, I had loads of buttons on it. I didn't know which one it
Was
was.
it a button that said
There were at least
Okay.
there were at least 5 buttons that spinned. I did not know what to do. There's 3 buttons that spinned.
Wow.
Why didn't you just try them?
Because I don't want to ruin someone else's camera. It's expensive equipment, Shane.
Not for DreamLeague. Right?
Right.
Right.
That's why they let us fly helicopters inside. Because they don't actually care if
They don't
anything
care if anything
Just
broke.
break it all.
Or if someone dies, you know, insurance
They
policy
should
will
just
pay.
bring
Whatever.
an actual helicopter in here.
An actual helicopter.
That'd be a red button. Let me fly an actual helicopter in the studio.
Yeah, because that... Actually, if you have one of those small fighter things, then it actually would fit.
Fighter?
Oh,
Yeah, they have
fighter
smaller
chopper?
helicopters.
Team Spirit picked Dire. Just thought I'd bring that up.
Are we talking Dota?
Ooh, where did I put my pen?
I'd like to.
Nice.
All right. What do you think of these two teams?
It's gonna be even Steven. I think it's gonna be like you don't want to let Virtus Pro have the Earth Spirit.
Yep.
Mainly.
Don't think you want to let
And you don't want to let
Spirit
the
have
OD
OD.
through. So
Because they do all this like goofy things with OD. They get like
Yeah.
the Trim Protector, Dazzle. They just group up as 5.
yeah,
and
I
so-
think both of those heroes are gonna be like
Enchantress as well.
first priority for both teams.
I know F&G plays a mean Enchantress. Like,
Yeah.
Yeah. Now, we saw yesterday
Yeah,
that were the games that went really well for them.
Yeah.
So it's a bit of a tricky one because also, of course, FNG now switched to the offlane role. But if he still plays Enchantress, he plays it as a support, and he is still an absolute beast on that hero. So that Aloha Dance plays offlane, by the way. We saw that yesterday. They played Weaver.
Weaver with the Drow strategy.
I think on paper, Virtus Pro is favored in the series. Would you agree?
Yes.
Slightly favored, yeah.
How much percentage-wise? 60-40?
Yeah, 60-40.
Well,
Okay.
then they said 50-50, right?
Yeah, but then he would always say 50-50.
That's
These teams
true.
can always go like either way. It's hard to predict.
Especially when you don't see any of the
Yeah.
draft. It's actually so
Like,
hard in all of
They're
these
gonna
games.
pick Pudge or something crazy.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah, that's gonna happen. Okay, so Team Spirit. Considering they're the underdogs, what should they focus on? In not in heroes per se, but in game plan. Who should they target? A specific person? Shut him down? Shut Iceberg down?
Their supports need to do a lot because when especially Funnick as well. When we saw him play Night Stalker the other day, he didn't really rotate at all. Didn't really put any pressure on the map.
Yeah.
Like the supports didn't really do that much in all of the games except for the game where FNG played Enchantress. Then he took complete control of the game, like roamed mid, won the mid lane for G. So it's all about the supports and the rotations from DP, in my opinion, and from Team Spirit. Like
It's
how
about
they
taking control of the game. Like tempo. If you have the tempo controller, you're gonna be in a good spot for the mid game.
For Virtus Pro, the tempo controller was G.
What?
For Virtus Pro, tempo controller was G.
Yeah.
And I say was because he didn't look too hot yesterday, and in the games
Queen of Pain
recently.
game, that wasn't very pretty. I think he went like 2-8 or something like that. It was a tough game.
Would you then focus on getting G a better game and having more support sent mid to help him out? Or would you try to focus on other lanes and let the tempo be created by supports in this case?
You can do either way. I think like Navi did when they went to the offlane and pressured is a good way to do it. Like draw attention from the mid lane. But you can also just try to, if you have the right heroes, you can play around the mid lane. Either way. I
think that's why both these teams favor Invoker so much, because it allows your mid laner to do so much work, but while just farming, you know, just come up with a Sunstrike. We saw Dendy play Zeus earlier with a similar kind of thing. They paired it up with Beastmaster, and it just allows your other heroes to get solo pickoffs with just, you know, these global spells.
Did you feel, does Beastmaster have a lesser role in this game than this series that we saw previous series?
I don't think so at all. I think it's just as big.
Just as strong?
All these CIS teams play very similarly. They put, like Beastmaster is just the best hero at that because you just want to get that initial pick and you want to push off it. And Beastmaster gives you everything, like BKB lockdown, push, vision.
He's an insane laner as well.
Like even gives you BKB slow with the boar, physical damage with axes.
I guess that's one of the things I would definitely change if there's a patch. Make the board not be able to slow BKB heroes. Cause that's
a pretty big deal.
That is a very big deal.
And also like the Iron Talon. He can farm super fast in the jungle. Like even from level 1 if he wants to.
It's true, just get
Such
2
a big
boards.
deal, yeah. It's insane.
GG. Win the game.
I don't talent into game. It's like the GG branch all over again.
Yeah, no, but looking for more heroes that we're gonna see highly contested. You mentioned the Invoker. We mentioned Beastmaster. Any other heroes that will make it through the first phase and then we might see later on in the draft make a big appearance and have a big deciding factor on the game? Are we gonna see Lycans, Drows? How much are these guys, for example, for
Venge
pushing?
is a big hero. Yeah, just early aggression. That save if they do get through a Beastmaster or a Batrider, you need that defensive support and. Kind of Venge does everything. Like if you pick a Dazzle or a Shadow Demon, they're very defensive, but Venge has the offensive capabilities.
Venge is so good with the draw lineup. Yeah. It's insane. We used to do that back in NRP days all the time, like Venge, draw, even Windranger, stuff like that. Yeah. It's so good. But I think this series is going to be very open to taking Lycan, taking draw, taking Venge, because it's going to be so much about OD and Earth Spirit.
Okay. We're going to find out what the teams have in store for each other as